Acres of the city, baby. You know, we do this every single Saturday with you from 11 a.m. up until 1 p.m. And as you know, Phindiblack, if you didn't know, Bang Bisang is from Samarashia, short base Korobela. And I'm your Cassie girl with international dreams. Period.
It will never get old, Shane. It can't get old. In fact, if it gets old, the person listening is old.
Definitely. And we are holding you down from 11 to 1. And today, it is a public holiday vibe. Now, usually when we say public holiday, we think rest, we think groove, we think good food.
We think an extra day to the weekend.
We think maybe a little bit of soft life. But let's be honest, not all of us are expecting or experiencing today the same way, right? For some people, it's a break. For some, it's pressure. And for others, it's just a normal day. So today's conversation is simple but real. What does a public holiday actually feel like for you?
Sleep. Like, what else are you doing on a public holiday besides sleeping? There's not enough days in the week to sleep, so you need to be sleeping.
But you know, for us,
who's us?
Like for us people in the entertainment industry, I'm a public holidays are where we actually work the most because DJs are booked and busy. There's events, Tyrone, MC, goopy. Even today, you're probably like booked and you probably have an event or things to do and errands to run for tomorrow since it's the finale, right?
I mean, it's possible. When I'm taking time away from running, you know, such very important pages.
Mm-hmm. Because he is allegedly he is the handler.
Allegedly I have more than one career. But yeah, no, I have a lot of things that I need to do today. I think public holidays, they're stand-up now because they usually add an extra day to the weekend. But today is a fake public holiday. It's a public holiday. It just didn't make it in life.
Because it falls on a Saturday.
So why didn't they make yesterday the public holiday?
Exactly. It should have just been a long weekend. I feel like that
Do you know how important human rights are?
And I'm like, this April, because last year's April, guys, was packed with public holidays. I feel like April Loshem, and no, it can do better.
My problem is I don't think the government recognizes how important public holidays are and what they do for us as human beings.
Exactly. But you know, I feel like this April, no, guys, last year I think we had like probably about
April?
8.
Which April?
April last year. We had like a lot of holidays.
It's March.
It was March, right?
No, it was April.
Now I'm confused.
Because we're in March. Why are you speaking about April? Like, I'm so confused. Like, you're talking about all these public holidays. I'm guys, like, yes, that's in April.
Mentally, I'm so over March.
You're clearly done with March.
Like, I'm so done with March. But last year's March was packed with public holidays.
March?
It was April. Was
Babes,
April?
there's only one public holiday in March.
There's only one. But okay, and then April?
In April, we have Easter.
Yes, and then we
have Family Day.
Oh, it was April. Yeah, it was April last year. And then, okay. Oh, guys, I'm very...
Do you want to go back to the music?
And no, maybe I actually want to go back to 2025 because that was an amazing year for me. And I think that's why I'm just still stuck.
But this is going to be an amazing year. In fact, it has been an amazing year.
It has been an amazing year with the citizens because, Acres of the City and the citizens are definitely something that keeps me going. Every single Saturday, I look forward to chilling with the citizens. And today, we are looking forward to having, the Don Delicious on the second half of the show, who is a former housemate for B Mzansi season 6. We are here to chill with him, and basically he's just gonna be telling us all of the juicy stories that you guys would love to know. I did hit the people up on X to actually
and they gave a lot of questions.
They gave a lot of questions, which means they're definitely looking forward to it. And the public holiday, you can let us know how you're spending your public holiday, what it really means for you on the Bogart Radio app, and what you are really just doing this weekend. Does it really feel like a holiday for you? What does today feel like for you personally? Because some people, for some people that are unemployed, it might just feel like any other day. And if you're going through something emotionally, maybe today can actually feel heavy. So nothing actually feels like it's right because even though it's human rights,
like how did we get to the sad stuff?
Well,
when did we get into the sad things?
Guys,
we're busy discussing having the Don on the show. What a vibe. We're busy discussing having a great time.
I don't know, maybe it's because low-key
you take a left turn, you're like, oh my gosh,
maybe
why
it's
people are
because
sad?
low-key in Diagoa, but You know, with adulting, there's always like a decision that has.
What's
to
your
be
decision?
made.
Tell us. Share with us.
No, I think
it has to do with a man?
No, it doesn't.
Does it have to do with a job?
Yes, it has.
Okay, so you want to resign?
Work. No.
Oh, you want to buy a car?
No, I think I will be talking about it.
Your boss wants to give you a promotion.
Ooh, a promotion, Sana, and an increase. But anyway, I will be talking about it right after giving my people this good music.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Thanks, Mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjali. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Like everyone who says that thing, DJ Maporisa or someone else is robbing me, what.
Mama royalties
It doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal. Distribution deal. So they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah. I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maporisa.
So do you think when Alama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak? Because this song was just last year.
Nah. That's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why as a I want like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. I much didn't speak with them. He needs to apologize so that he include Lendabale. Obviously, much but to understand.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's include because obvious dog. If I use learn to lay, I mean, we had some feelings apart.
Yes.
Affect some apart. So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't lie, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, or especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man.
You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, Black Child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we want to leave school because it's hard. But then after these cars, there's no that thing for us to we have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive a dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son's in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje manje udiphila ngumculo. Ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngumculo kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo.
Okay, into efana ukusayo nitsango
ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila.
Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi na umcimbi ukhona ulihla akekho kuyipost.
Ukujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama video sibona ayibo kudlalwa ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona kanti ukhona ngithi haya ngekho mina ngazi wakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele.
Abaculi abaningi bashaya ama million bathenga imoto
vele kalihipakile nawo la ngaphandle nanti imiliyoni salibona la uhamba noma gumeto uthi umenyisa umtsholo
hayi monta angayithengi
waganwa ngayo imali
ngaganwa ngisakhombila ngagana.
Here is a free platform, a pan-African platform.
Yeah.
It gives you education, you network with these people, you do the links, we introduce you to funding opportunities, we introduce you to the organizations that you can't reach by yourself. The young people, I don't know, for some reason, if it's not a party or a DJ involved in a live performance, they don't want to come. You know why masterclasses and workshops are very important? Because of the information. It's the attitudes of the individual, my brother. Because you did not get help at that one, at the first one or the second one. I put it all on you because you didn't ask the right questions. At the master classes, they don't ask questions. Let me make an example. Ron's house has been repossessed. I'm not saying I'm a billionaire, I'm a millionaire, but there are ways that we can open doors for you, for you to make money. And there's no small money in this world. Every masterclass is a free educational empowerment platform, you know. It's designed for African creatives, entrepreneurs, and professionals in the arts and the media space. But what sets us apart is the holistic and practical approach. In delivering the real world knowledge with industry leaders, which you can touch and ask questions, network with, because everybody who's going to be there, we've asked them to say, block out your day. The youth want to talk to you. The youth are eager to come and suck knowledge from you. You know, that's why even this year that we've shortened the panel and the Q&A time and the networking time is a bit longer.
In about 30 years time to 40 years time, I think everything is going to be robotic, because even now with
that in
movies,
30 to 40 years we're actually still going to be alive.
Exactly. That's my biggest concern.
What do you mean I'm going to be alive for so much longer? Have you heard how AI can actually sound like a person?
Now you're gonna get someone saying, "Hey, Connie Ferguson scammed me of this and this." I'm like, Marachomi, can the whole Connie Ferguson come to you and be like,
I need 50 rand.
I need 50 rand. Maybe it's because it's never happened to me.
But my question is, of all the people Connie Ferguson could have reached out to, she reached out to you.
To me.
Her son, her daughter, her siblings.
A whole Zandile from Alex.
Her
Connie
friends.
Ferguson is reaching out to a whole Zandile.
She has friends.
In the industry.
She has a banker.
Exactly.
She has people who she can reach out to, but when Tyrone, Utula, Moklex, Dopu.
Your success is not dependent on how fast you run, but on how prepared you are. As a matter of fact, the quality of your delivery is dependent upon your preparation. We have people that wants to be present in the stage of life, but they are absent in the classroom of preparation. It is very disturbing to see how people rush into things that they did not spend time preparing for. So we see the gift and the man. So the gift opens the door for the man to sit, to dine with kings. But once the door is open for you to sit and dine with kings, once you are in the room, the gift will not tell you how to behave.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
ngathanda nje ihubo malivunywa izinsizwa zasolundi makushone umuntu ngathatha lelo hubo lelo ngalibuka ukuthi lengaba lihle ukuthi lingagcini ukuculwa emncabeni noma ekujabuleni.
Le ngoma iyatrenda kakhulu, iyatrenda namanje.
Yes.
Waqhamuka abanye bathi ingoma kaSibanibani lena njengoba usho wena uthi ihubo lasemakhaya. Shothi nami le ngoma ngisengayicula ngendlela yami nangelinye ilanga.
Awu ngicula ngendlela yakho noJumbe ngafike icule noNkosi yamagcokama ngafike eyithathe ngendlela kajwayele kwenza ngakhona isebenze ingoma nje khona emphakathini ngoba umfowethu alikho inxela kalaba khona between mina naye indlela ke abezwa ngayo abantu enye into basebeyibhebhezelela for ukuqhatha ingoma leyana eyami uma uthi khona phakathi kwayizwa khona kwenye indawo yayiyi-track bani kwenye indawo lapha kumele u-track number 2 ingoma yami leyo hamba uyidla kanje ngoba ngiyimisele mhlawumbe ngaphela 2 months isifikile o 700,000 ngoba ngizikwathenga ama-views ngizolinda bona abantu la ukuthi bengisupport ngeqiniso.
Bikini season. Yeah. Look for it on Instagram.
We're about to see some flames this summer, man. Yeah, but some people mustn't overexpose things that should not be overexposed.
You don't just wake up, dress up, and just walk out.
Yeah. But do you look in a mirror and say, this one doesn't look right?
Yeah, you'll know.
Let me change the shirt because this one is not working.
You'll know.
Let me change these pants because it's not working.
You'll know, trust me.
Hey, and then if somebody around the house sees that, no, but what your outfit looks like is not right, and they tell you,
hey,
do you listen?
I can say
at some point I do.
Look, my mama,
depending on how I'm feeling.
Mama. Look, my mama and grandmama slap shit out me from heaven.
Okay.
Like I go outside looking foolish.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Bow! And I get, I feel something.
My grandmother used
like
to
a memory
do that
comes
as
in.
well.
Yeah. I'm like, no, that's not appropriate. Like, don't be a damn fool.
Over the recent years, a lot of artists have had to eat exposure on their table for quite a few meals, possibly 3 times a day. Now that you've been,
no, it's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Some people think exposure can really fill up your fridge. Now that you've been here for about 5 years in the industry and quite thriving, you've established yourself with some relevant artists. As an artist in a business sense, have you gotten to a point where you're able to translate exposure into actual revenue?
Yes, it's about capitalizing on your brand, but like in order to do that, you have to have a brand to start with.
That's why you're brilliant. That's why she went to law school. This is why, because she took herself as a brand, not as a singer, because the music is gonna run out. Okay,
I'm definitely still a singer. I don't know,
but you're a brand.
I'm very
a singer is a category underneath her.
True, but firstly, I believe art will last forever, so I don't think music will.
No, of course, it's gonna be there.
Art will last forever.
You're an artist more than a musician.
Yeah, I love art in general.
No, but you're a brand above everything else, and I love that you mentioned.
I can't say I'm a brand above everything else. I'm a musician.
Okay.
And the musician has to have a brand.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, my core work is music. My career is in music. But I'm not the only person who dictates what my brand is. That's why I get a team of lovely people.
I have realized, you know, just when you thought the song has ended, it hasn't, Mandla. And this is what is always shocking about life, because life always throws you with curveballs, just like the system threw me with the curveball. Thank you for tuning in to Echoes of the City. We are with you from 11 up until 1 o'clock. And I'm trying to get in the interview. And with the one and only Mr. Don Delicious. Everybody is looking forward to that, because, you know, this guy has built himself a huge community of online people that love him and support him so much. And you know what I've realized? What I've realized is that public holidays hits different depending on your life. If you're overworked, this day means everything.
But usually Saturdays are the only days you have to rest in the week.
Well, for people that work at retail, some people get your Tuesdays off. Like
if you work in retail,
you know,
I pray for you, and you deserve God's love and kindness.
And I think I read somewhere, but 75% of the staff that is hired in my retail shops are usually youth, you understand? So meaning youth, and someone is out there today breaking their back. Like people are here in the store today working, you know.
Making
it's
sure that there's someone to help you get the perfect outfit for you.
You understand that. And as I said earlier on, if you're unemployed, it might just feel like any other day. But if you're going through something, today can feel heavy. But, you know, some of us can't... Hey, I don't know. Some of us can't even tell the difference. Some of us can't even tell the difference because
what are you saying?
It's a Saturday and it doesn't really feel like a holiday. Oh, it did.
What's Eid?
Eid. It's like
What's Eid?
Eid. It's a public holiday for Muslim people. Like I don't know if it's like is it like something that's like related to like it being the New Year's or New Year's Valley, right? I don't know. Like, what is it? School me.
I have a question.
School me there. No, school me there.
Wait, I have a question. I have a question.
Yes.
Did you go to school in the East Rand?
Yes, and I went to an Indian school, by the way, so I definitely know what Eid is. Christmas
That's wild.
You know, we used to say it was their Christmas and then Diwali was their New Year because the Diwali was when fireworks. Muslim
They're
and
not the same people.
Okay,
Those
so
are two
Diwali
different
is for Hindus.
religions.
Diwali is for Hindus.
For Hindu people,
and
yes.
then Eid
is for
Eid
people
Mubarak
who are
is for
Muslim.
Muslim.
Yes.
Please school me there on the mic. Guti, what is Eid?
Okay, so Eid marks the last day of Ramadan.
So Ramadan is that fasting period that they have, right? Oh, okay. Guys, we learn every day.
Hey, I was gonna say you must go back to that school that you paid school fees.
No, we
With
learn
that
every
being
day.
said, let me just say Eid Mubarak to everybody who fasted.
Yes, Eid Mubarak to everybody who celebrates. And you know, when we speak about like this whole thing, Ramadan fasting, guys, this whole thing is a pressure because also I know I'm a Christian, right? And at church they usually do this fast. At my church they usually do this fasting thing where. Now, at the beginning of the year, like from the 1st of January, I think up until the 15th, if not the 30th, they usually have this fasting period, right? So, Gule fasting period, we usually pray. We usually are supposed to. Our main focal point of prayer is praying just for the goodness. Go to the year can be good. Breakthroughs for the year, like just praying for the year to progress. God, you understand? And I feel like if I get pressure because guys, like I love my food, and I don't know, like I don't think I have the ability and the strength to actually fast and go.
You do. You just have to have the discipline. It's all about discipline and what you're willing to do for your faith and religion. It doesn't need you to say, because you're not meant to have the strength.
Yes.
It's meant to come from the good Lord himself. And that's why you're not just meant to fast, you're meant to pray while fasting.
Yes. But like how am I now? Because also with, the thing is with fasting, I learned with fasting, it doesn't mean you must actually go for like hours without food. You're actually even supposed to fast. Like, so maybe you probably even have to fast like your social media. If social media like is the one thing that you love and probably sometimes even controls how you feel, how you think, how you behave, how like it controls basically your day and your routine. Like you're supposed to fast things like that. You're supposed to even fast things like television. Like you're supposed to stay away like from certain things. You're supposed to stay away from certain things. Obviously, like alcohol. Even in that period, you're not even supposed to consume alcohol. If maybe your fasting period is between 6 and 12, like even after 12, when you have broken the fast, you're not supposed to drink alcohol. You're not you're supposed to literally like fast, like easy into lazy. And for me, I feel like that's a whole lot of pressure. Like it's a whole lot of pressure, and I personally feel like people that do that like are very, very strong because not only are we facing like those kind of pressures, but there are a lot of pressures to do something like around like, okay, let's talk about layer pressure. Why does it feel like if you're not outside. Like today is a public holiday, right? People are going out, people are making plans. I mean, myself on the FOMO for the Big Brother finale. Like FOMO Leo. Hence I was asking you, Tyrone, why do you actually did you get an invite? Because I want to get an invite and I cooked Feroz and it's Feroz, please speak to the right people to get an invite because I'm under pressure because now. Okay, well, my question is, why does it feel like if you're not outside or like not posting or not doing like something exciting, you're basically wasting the day?
That's a lot. I think my first thing is I don't care. Like if people are out living their best lives and I'm sleeping, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Like I'm okay
because you hardly
with not
ever
being,
get to rest.
like
right?
I'm okay with not being outside on some days and like having to deal with the peer pressure of you have to be at Kunye, you have to be at Balcony Mix, you have to be at a certain event. Like it's okay, guys. Like kinale job, kinale 9 to 5 that I have to deal with every day, and then I have my 5 to 9, which goes on beyond the week but into the weekend. So like having to balance both. So like when a public holiday comes and I get to sleep and do nothing, get up.
Yeah.
The only time maybe I'd feel FOMO for something is if I really wanted to be somewhere.
Yes, tomorrow I really want to be at the finale because this finale is really personal. Like it's very personal. And
Did
I
you
feel
vote?
Like, yes, I voted, guys.
Who did you vote for?
Ooh,
or is your vote your secret?
My vote is my secret. Actually, because also I have people. As in, I don't want people on Twitter coming for me because I don't have the energy and the strength. No energy, no strength, no power. So I'm not gonna say who I voted for, but.
Are they female?
Yes, they are very much female. Oh, Sana, and I'm so glad, Uguti. Like,
how did she make it into the top?
No, like I'm so glad Uguti.
Was it through a wheel, through a golden ticket, or because she made it past the last week of evictions?
No, what I'm glad about Uguti, for the first time, like guys, the top 6 is comprised of mostly female. So as women, we are winning, and the women like have showed their power, their strength this season. Like they fought, Bandla. Like they really fought, and I feel like that's why I need to like a lot of times. Like this season has been very personal. It's been a very toxic season, yes, but this finale is very personal, and you know that's why I need to pressure. I need to see myself there. And apart from that, though, social media will have you thinking everyone is living their best life today, and post and stuff like that, and you're just feeling under pressure to actually do something. Or you know, a lot of people actually really like acting like they're busy when they're not, you know.
But I feel like it's also like the idea behind having your social media active. Some people are not okay with sharing that they're just indoors, that they're just doing nothing. It feels as though you always have to be outside doing something and exploring, and at the same time it's like you're young.
Yes,
you need to do everything while you don't have a kid, while you don't have a dog, while you don't have a cat.
That's true,
because the moment you have those types of responsibilities, life becomes tougher. You now have to say, there's no one to look after my dog for me to go to where I want to go this weekend. I don't have the extra funds to put my cat in the, the pet hotel. So that I can go out this weekend. You know, next thing, you have a child who needs to eat. Thanks, I'm good.
Like, that's very hard.
So I just think it's important to balance between what events need you to go to and what events like you don't need to go to. Sometimes you end up going to an event you didn't really want to go to and you end up having an amazing time.
Yes.
And it's like the most
those that
epic
are unplanned,
experience.
yes, that's true.
And then when you go to other places, it's like let me make an example there. So last night I was working night shift. So I had to clock in from 5 to 9.
Yes.
Right? Be online, had to do my work. So I usually, if it's like a quiet weekend, I'll usually work from home. If it's a busy weekend, I might go with a friend to a restaurant and I'll work from a restaurant, right, while we're having dinner and speaking. But last night I was like so mad because I wasn't meant to be on night shift. I had swapped with someone.
Yes.
Last night I wanted to go see Black Coffee.
Yeah.
At the Live Golf Experience, right? And I had RSVP'd. I was like, damn, I can't go with the laptop to see Black Coffee.
You can't.
At the same time, there was an invite for Doja Cat.
Oh.
You know,
you
and
had
I was
an
like,
invite for Global Citizen?
I was like, so now I can't go to the Global Citizen.
You
I
can't
go to the
Live
Black
Golf.
Coffee. I'm just like, you know what? I don't want none of it. I don't want to see any of you guys having a great time.
Yes.
But I ended up just going out with a friend. We had dinner. And while I was there, I was just working on my laptop. So, like, I was mad that I couldn't go. But I was like, okay, sure.
Because you really wanted to go there.
I really wanted
right?
to have that experience.
But that's good pressure, because it's not pressure like you just genuinely wanted to be at those events.
Dude.
And you couldn't.
You know the man I could have found at that live golf experience.
Oh, Sana, because
that rich
obviously
man.
rich man, because golf is a rich sport.
Let me tell you, I wouldn't care what nobody has to say. You've spoken about me before. You will speak about me again.
And we have Uminkidiva coming through on the app saying, happy weekend, citizens. Poo, 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 poo. As a chef, public holidays are work days for me. I mean, we get you, girl. Even now, we are preparing for a Human Rights Days event for later on. You know?
Uminki
is a very hard worker. We also have Masentli coming up saying, public holidays on Saturdays are the worst. Sana, I feel you. It feels like a regular day for us corporate peeps because Vele is Sihle Magiti. Da! Guess I'll just vibe with the echoes of the city sounds and watch Big Brother. Donnelly's gone. Ooh, but don't worry, because the one half of Donnelly
is going to be here
here today later on in the show. But I'm still rooting for Liema, Didi, Trixie, and Bravo B. Yeah, well, I think this top 6 guys, I know it's a fair one, really. It's a fair one. Everyone that's in the top 6 really deserved to be in the top 6. So shout out to them. But do let us know, Uti, have you ever felt the pressure of actually having to go out or having to do something because pressure and the or just be honest with us, Uguti, when have you ever just gone out because you felt like you had to, not because you really wanted to, because you felt like you had to? Because also I really have those events where I attend because I feel like the network of people that I wanna build and grow with. So I really have to go to that event.
Sometimes when you don't go to those events, like the SAFTAs.
Yes.
I was like, I'm not going. And then afterwards, I was like, maybe I should have gone.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get to speak to commissioning editors. You get to be in contact with people. So I was like, should I? Shouldn't I?
And then maybe you're even gonna get there and meet people that have always wanted to meet and connect with you. Because I was no good to want to connect now at the end of the day.
Girl.
I mean, people connected with you at that Peaky Blinders event that you went to. People that have always wanted to connect with you.
Girl,
and you didn't even know that.
It's so amazing when you're able to mix with people in a space where you're all like-minded.
Yeah.
But it's tough because now you're worried. What if I didn't dress well?
What if I look very underdressed?
What if I overdress? What if I underdress? What if I don't dress the part? But going to events, I always think it's also important to listen to your body.
Yes.
Listen to your body and know what your body wants, because sometimes you're tired. It's okay to rest.
Yes.
And if you can't
rest
go to
an
event,
also, hey?
sharp. Just don't go to the event.
Yeah, let us know. Have you ever been to an event because you just had to go? Or have you ever been under the pressure to attend an event because you felt like you had to? Because, hey, guys, adulting and decisions, it's always decisions. But a decision right now is to give you some good new music, because I know that will always be a good decision.
Let's do it. When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, Mama.
we already moving, flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count, cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
like everyone who says that thing, DJ Maporisa or someone else is robbing me, what. No,
royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal. Distribution deal. So they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah. I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maporisa.
So do you think when Lama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak, because this song was just last year?
Nah. That's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why as a I want like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. I much didn't speak with them. He needs to apologize so that he include obviously much but to understand.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's included because obvious dog. If I mean, we had some feelings about So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him, and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't lie, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, you have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, Black Child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after this cars, there's no that thing for us to. We have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive a dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son's in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje manje udiphila ngomculo.
Ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngomculo kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo.
Okay, into efana ukuthesayo nitsango
ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila.
Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi na umcimbi ukhona ulihla kekho kuyipost.
Ukujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje. Ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama videos sibona ayibo kudlalwa ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona ngithi haya ngekho mina ngazi wakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi. Uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele.
Abaculi abaningi bashama amamiliyoni bathenga imoto. Vele kalihle ipakile nawo la ngaphandle. Nanti imiliyoni salibona la uhamba noma gumeto uthi unyisa umtsholo.
Hayi monto angayithenga.
Waganwa ngayo imali.
Ngaganwa ngisakhombila ngagana.
Here is a free platform, a Pan-African platform.
Yeah.
It gives you education. You network with these people. You do the links. We introduce you to funding opportunities. We introduce you to the organizations that you can't reach by yourself. The young people, I don't know, for some reason, if it's not a party or a DJ involved in a live performance, they don't want to come. You know why masterclasses and workshops are very important? Because of the information. It's the attitudes of the individual, my brother. Because you did not get help at that one, at the first one or the second one. I put it all on you because you didn't ask the right questions. At the masterclasses, they don't ask questions. Let me make an example. Ron's house has been repossessed. I'm not saying I'm a billionaire, I'm a millionaire, but there are ways that we can open doors for you, for you to make money. And there's no small money in this world. Every masterclass is a free educational empowerment platform, you know. It's designed for African creatives, entrepreneurs, and professionals in the arts and the media space. But what sets us apart is the holistic and practical approach. In delivering the real world knowledge with industry leaders, which you can touch and ask questions, network with, because everybody who's going to be there, we've asked them to say, block out your day. The youth want to talk to you. The youth are eager to come and suck knowledge from you. You know, that's why even this year that we've shortened the panel, and the Q&A time and the networking time is a bit longer.
In about 30 years' time to 40 years' time, I think everything is going to be robotic because even
it's the
now
fact
with
that in 30 to 40
movies,
years we're actually still going to be alive.
exactly. That's my biggest concern.
What do you mean I'm going to be alive for so much longer?
And
Have you
Tyrone, we
heard?
love
Have
you,
you heard
Sana.
how AI can actually sound like a person?
Now you're gonna get someone saying, "Hey, Connie Ferguson scammed me of this and this." I'm like, Marachomi, can the whole Connie Ferguson come to you and be like,
I
hey,
need 50 rand.
I need 50 rand. Maybe it's because it's never happened to me.
But my
I've
question
been
is that
scammed.
of all the people Connie Ferguson could have reached out to, she reached out to you.
To me,
her
like,
son, her daughter,
Haibo.
her siblings.
Haibo, a whole Zandile from Alex.
Her
Connie
friends.
Ferguson is reaching out to a whole Zandile.
She has friends.
In the industry.
She has a banker.
Exactly.
She has people who she can reach out to, but
A whole
when Tyrone, Udula, Moklex, Dopu.
Your success is not dependent on how fast you run, but on how prepared you are. As a matter of fact, the quality of your delivery is dependent upon your preparation. We have people that wants to be present in the stage of life, but
Right.
they are absent in the classroom of preparation. It is very disturbing to see how people rush into things that they did not spend time preparing for. Yeah, so we see the gift and the man.
Yeah.
So the gift opens the door for the man to sit, to dine with kings. But once the door is open for you to sit and dine with kings, once you are in the room, the gift will not tell you how to behave.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Ngathanda nje ihubo malivunywa izinsizwa zasolundi makushone umuntu ngathatha lelo hubo lelo ngalibuka ukuthi lengaba lihle ukuthi lingagcini ukuculwa emncabeni noma ekujabuleni.
Le ngoma iyatrenda kakhulu, iyatrenda namanje.
Yes.
Waqhamuka abanye bathi ingoma kaSibanibani lena njengoba usho wena uthi ihubo lasemakhaya. Shuthi nami le ngoma ngisengayicula ngicula ngendlela yami nangelinye ilanga.
Awu ngayicula ngendlela yakho noJumbe ngafike icule noNkosi yamagcokama ngafike eyithathe ngendlela kajwayele kwenza ngakhona isebenze ingoma nje khona emphakathini ngoba umfowethu alikho inxela kalaba khona between mina naye indlela ke abezwa ngayo abantu enye into basebeyibhebhezelela for ukuqhatha ingoma leyana eyami uma uthi khona pha kwayizwa khona kwenye indawo yayiyi-track bani kwenye indawo lapha kumele u-track number 2 ingoma yami leyo hamba uyidlala nje ngoba ngiyimisethe mhlawumbe ngaphela 2 months isifikile o 700,000 ngoba ngizikwathenga ama-views ngizolinda bona abantu la ukuthi bengisupporte ngeqiniso.
Bikini season. Yeah, look for it on Instagram.
We're about to see some flames this summer, man. Yeah, but some people mustn't overexpose things that should not be overexposed.
You don't just wake up, dress up, and just walk out.
Yeah. But do you look in a mirror and say, this one just doesn't look right?
Yeah, you'll know.
Let me change the shirt because this one is not working.
You'll know.
Let me change these pants because it's not working.
You'll know, trust me.
Hey, and then if somebody around the house sees that, no, but what your outfit looks like is not right, and they tell you,
hey,
do you listen?
I can say at some point I do.
Look, my mama,
depending on how I'm feeling.
Mama, look, my mama and grandmama slap out me from heaven.
Okay.
Like I go outside looking foolish.
Yeah. What the hell? Bah! And I get, yeah. I feel something.
My grandmother used
like
to
a memory
do that
comes
as
in.
well.
Yeah. Like, no, that's not appropriate. Like, don't be a damn fool.
Over the recent years, a lot of artists have had to eat exposure on their table for quite a few meals, possibly 3 times a day. Now that you've been,
no, it's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Some people think exposure can really fill up your fridge. Now that you've been here for about 5 years in the industry and quite thriving, you've established yourself with some relevant artists. As an artist in a business sense, have you gotten to a point where you're able to translate exposure into actual revenue?
Yes, it's about capitalizing on your brand, but like in order to do that, you have to have a brand to start with.
That's why you're brilliant. That's why she went to law school. This is why, because she took herself as a brand, not as a singer, because the music is gonna run out. Okay,
I'm definitely still a singer. I don't know,
but you're a brand.
A singer
is a category underneath her.
True, but firstly, I believe art will last forever, so I don't think music will.
No, of course, it's gonna be there.
Art will last forever.
You're an artist more than a musician,
Yeah, I love art in
general.
No,
but you're a brand above everything else, and I love that you mentioned.
I can't say I'm a brand above everything else. I'm a musician.
Okay.
And the musician has to have a brand.
True.
But at the end of the day, my core work is music. My career is in music. But I'm not the only person who dictates what my brand is. That's why I get a team of lovely people who help me shape my brand.
That's
because
amazing.
I know what I am. So, nice album I've got. I won't lie.
Okay. Okay.
Lekker album I've got.
Not only does he know how to bake and passing down the knowledge, he's offering internships for everything else. Ladies and gentlemen, Cisco and Lovo.
So Cisco Solutions and Training is my training company where we do skills development specifically in the baking industry as well as the business industry. That's where we teach people how to bake, how to start their own home-based baking businesses, and how to thrive and make sales. I was making sales from home. I was selling at a taxi rank.
Sure. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurship. You know, hey, that's
true entrepreneurship.
Yeah. And it started growing into a home-based bakery, then a shop, and then a school.
Where was the shop? By your house?
Basically by my house.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
We wanted to create a baking school that's going to teach people how to start a baking business from home, because I've done it. It worked for me. I was able to make sales. And also just make the school affordable, because the schools in South Africa, the culinary schools specifically, are extremely expensive. We've done a bursary before for able people.
Oh, thank you.
And now we were like, okay, cool, let's do a nice 3 months just for disabled people so that they can be exposed to workplace experience, they can get more skill set, they can get more exposure, because why not give them a chance to send through the applications on PandaBot. Obviously everyone who sends an application is someone who's definitely interested in the food industry, and obviously they provide their documents and proof that they are indeed disabled. Yeah, for sure. Everything, like the app is very easy. You just
I see the app
documents.
it's only on Google Play. Is it on app?
Yes,
Apple Store?
everywhere. It is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I see it right here.
Yeah, it's everywhere. PandaBot, there's quite a lot of opportunities there.
Yes.
It is owned by Skills Panda. They have internships, learnerships, and just a lot of programs that really is going to uplift the youth.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must.
When you hear this, you definitely know, okay, which is Shaya vele ngumculo of fresh, all right, or bright, because we personally feel like these are the songs that should be topping the charts. Welcome to the Drop Zone. Period. Sana Tyrone get also Shaya ngeke fast.
Yeah, no, now I chose Bad Girl Energy.
Bad girl energy.
Yeah, you know, I like bad girls. I love
Bad girl energy, ba?
I love, you know, songs that bring out the inner baddie in you.
Yeah.
You know, something that makes you realize that there are certain words I want to use, but you can't say them on air. Like a teet and a teet. And you just realize that sometimes it's fun just being a teet. So my song is Leak It by Flo, which is a girl group based in the UK.
Oh, Leak It by
Leak It.
Flo.
And if you don't get it by just the name Leak It, then yeah.
There we go.
Just wait till you hear the song.
There we go. No, I found it. Now let's hear what is it a new song?
Yeah, it came out yesterday.
All right, perfect. Let's do it.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjali. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Like everyone who says that thing, DJ Maporisa or someone else is robbing me, what. No,
Mama royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal.
Mm-hmm.
Distribution deal, so they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah, I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maporisa.
So do you think when Lama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak, because this song was just last year?
Nah, that's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why as a Kufana want like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. I much didn't speak with them. He needs to apologize so that he include obviously much but to understand.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's included because obvious dog. If I mean, we had some feelings about affect some So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't like it, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, or especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man.
You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is
energy.
You know, and this one just definitely activated my baby energy, Sana. Like, you know, I feel like a complete baddie right now. Like, oh, like
baddie on a budget.
A baddie on a budget. You know. But I love it. Let us know what you think about that one. Let us know. Does it put you in that groove? Does it make you want to be a baddie? Does it put you in those feels, man? Oh, absolutely loved it. So but my favorite song currently, the song that I personally feel like
not
everyone.
a BBL. Wait, can we take it back a bit? This lady said, BBL.
A BBL.
Girl, you know what happens to the ladies with the BBL?
Hey.
It doesn't always end well.
I know. Hey, and there's a Nigerian influencer that actually passed away 2 weeks ago because
of a BBL.
Yeah, it's because of a BBL.
Oh my God, you're
like,
a liar.
I'm telling you, but you can literally search that up right now. You can search it up. Like, that lady apparently passed away because I think 3 or 4 surgeries. When you feel like, okay, this is not enough. This is not enough. And then apparently implant exploded. Yeah, ngaphakathi emzimbeni, and then I don't know what happened, but the mother like was just all over the social media, like abhalela ama blogs ukuthi like they need to be suing that doctor that gave that lady surgeries, nanani. But that's besides the point. And the one song that I personally feel like should be topping the charts and should be making waves right now is none other by Ikhuluma Ngilalele, by Isa Sisto, Giftos, SA, Black Caesar, and Mangli DJ. And all of these people are from the East Rand. So shout out to the East One Time, baby. Shout out to the East One Time. Absolutely appreciate an Afro House song because I'm an Afro House DJ. So
Can you play the song? Can you play the song? Can we please listen to this song?
And shout out
Can
to...
we hear the song from
shout
the
out
East
to my
Rand?
homie
Yeah,
Giftos
we
SA
love-
because he's been
Girl, I'll switch off that mic myself. I will switch off that mic myself.
But a special honorable mention to Giftos because I personally feel like he's the one that made the song what it is. So here we go.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Bona kaofela bona, like everyone who says that thing DJ Maphorisa or someone else is robbing me what. No,
my royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes,
you must have your own publishing deal. Distribution deal, so they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah, I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maphorisa.
So do you think when Alama royalties level were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak because this song was just last year?
Nah, that's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why asacabanga ukuthi yazi kufana nabantu like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. I much didn't speak with them. He needs to apologize so that he indlulele indaba le. Obviously much italbona but to understand abo.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's indlule because obvious dog if akayenzi lo nto leyo I mean, we had some feelings abaya.
Yes.
So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't lie, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, or especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man. You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, a black child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after this cars, there's no that thing for us to use. We have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive a dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son is in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje manje udiphila ngumculo.
ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngomculo kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo.
Okay, into efana ukubhesa unsango
ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila.
Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi na umcimbi ukhonto ulihla akekho kuyipost.
Ukujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje. Ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama videos sibona ayibo kudlalwa ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona kanti ukhona ngithi hayi angekho mina ngasidwakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi. Uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele.
Abaculi abaningi bashama amamiliyoni bathenga imoto vele kalihle ipakile nawo la ngaphandle nanti imiliyoni salibona la uhamba noma gumeto uthi umenyisa umtsholo.
Hayi monta ngayithenga.
Waganwa ngayo imali.
Ngaganwa ngisakhombila ngagana.
Here is a free platform, a Pan-African platform.
Yeah.
It gives you education. You network with these people. You do the links. We introduce you to funding opportunities. We introduce you to the organizations that you.
Weekend,
if it didn't come from the East Rand, were you still going to say it's perfect?
I mean, Hashem.
No, but my question is, if it didn't come from the East Rand, were you still going to say it's perfect?
Yabona, okay.
Answer the question. It's so basic. It's yes or no.
Like, I'm so done with you. I'm so done with you. And what I'm ready for.
Imbuzo, imile. Iti question. If the song was not created by people who are from the East Rand, would you still believe it's perfect?
Yes, I still would believe
I didn't need you to go beyond
because it's a great song. It's a great song, and I personally feel like, man, this is a song that the citizens should be listening to, and this is the song that should be echoing through everybody's speakers this weekend going forward. Right after this, we do have Mr. Don Delicious who's going to be talking to us about his Big Brother journey and everything that he has planned for the rest of the year. For now, though, he has another good song.
This is when the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Thanks, mama.
We already moving, flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that. Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Like everyone who says that thing, DJ Maporisa or someone else is robbing me, what. Now,
royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal. Distribution deal. So they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah. I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maporisa.
So do you think when Alama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak, because the song was just last year?
Nah. That's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why asacabanga ukuthi as kufana nabantu like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. Are you much didn't speak with them? He needs to apologize so that he indlule le ndaba le. Obviously much italubona but understand abo.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's indlule because obvious dog if akayenzi lo nto leyo, I mean, we had some feelings abaya.
Yes.
Affect abantu abaya. So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't like it, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. Infrared that empowerment or man, push man.
You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, a black child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after this cars, there's no that thing for us to use. We have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive your dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son's in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje amanje udiphila ngomculo.
Ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngomculo kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo.
Okay, into efana nokusayo nitsango
ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila.
Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi nawo umcimbi ukhonto ulihla kekho kuyipost.
Ukujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje. Ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama videos sibona ayibo kudlalwa ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona kanti ukhona ngithi haya ngekho mina ngazi wakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi. Uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele.
Abaculi abaningi bashama amamiliyoni bathenga imoto. Vele kalihle ipakile nawo la ngaphandle. Nanti imiliyoni salibona la uhamba noma gumeto uthi umenyisa umjo.
Beautiful note, Baba. Kuzonyiwa macala because we have Mr. Don Delicious in the house. How are you, Budam?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. I mean, Pelaman just saying I'm a hot shot.
I'm a celebrity.
Yes, I'm a celebrity. And especially in Petty and Mambe. Yeah. And Mambe was here last week.
Yeah, she did tell me.
So thank you so much for believing in Echoes of the City and Bogart Radio. Now, for those that are watching and those that are listening at home, please tell them who Sihle is.
Yo, that's question, ne? Nice. Sihle Sishi, Mintona Sekasi, you know, grew up very classy, single mother, you know, and a brother. Yeah, man, kind.
Yes.
You know, I don't like drama. I don't like arguing. Just a kind person. I like helping other people. You know, every time I pray, I always say in my prayer that God use me so that I can help your people. You know, I'm just that person. I love helping people, and yeah, man, I feel like sometimes people take advantage of that because I'm one person who I believe in putting people first before me. You know, so I help you first, and then whatever that comes for me, it's cool. But as long as you look grand, so yeah.
And what then pushed Sihle to enter Biggie's house?
Big Brother is one of the biggest platforms for you to, you know, to be noticed.
Yes,
so
that's
I went
true.
there and I wanted people to see my acting skills. I wanted people to know the person that I am, you know, and I knew that I could act, but I didn't know that I was that good.
Wow! Hey. Someone give him an Oscar. He said, "I knew I could act, but I didn't know I was SAFTA nominated."
When I came out and I saw the clips, I'm like, "Damn, I'm actually good."
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I just wanted people to see that I can act, and yeah, man, Sihle is that person as Sekas. You know, when more into Sekas, you don't get recognized like that. So Big Brother really helped me to be recognized, and yeah, I can see the recognition. It's dope.
And before you enter, speaking of recognition, because you went there to be recognized, you were already like a growing figure on TikTok. I mean, you were already probably sitting on 200k followers before you went into the house, and already like people's eyes were on you. I mean, the girls, the ladies, they are on TikTok. Hey, the ladies, TikTok. They even gave you the name Mr. Kisses because you were blowing kisses on TikTok. And that dynamic, like, what were you initially doing before Big Brother?
So I was a commercial model. There's ads that I did, short ads, and the biggest ad that I did was for a Pepsi, right? But I was doing short ads for I did one for Flying Fish, but it was just a short one, you know.
Yes.
So before that, I was just doing commercial model. I was also a promoter, and yeah, that's what I was doing. And then obviously an influencer as well. And I've been on TikTok. I think I've been on TikTok like 3 years ago. I started being recognized last year when I was doing the kisses and the dancing. So yeah.
Okay, so do you think when your looks maybe probably now to get to where you are?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
What a question.
Like, you know, I'm just testing the waters to see if he has eyes. Like, he's a snack.
Like, imagine asking someone that. That's so wild.
Do
you think, like, is it possible that your
like,
genes,
you know,
your genes got you far?
And then you get to Big Brother. Now tell us about, like, how that whole journey was. Now, before the journey, like, when
yeah,
like, what was your plan?
To be honest, I didn't have a plan, right? I just went there and I knew, you know what, I'm gonna do what I do and let God do the rest. Whether I get evicted first week or second week, bruh. I'm here. I'm just gonna gel with whoever I gel with, and I'm one person I can't pretend. If I don't like you, I'm gonna show you that I don't like you. So the reason why I'm saying I went there with that strategy is that there were certain people that I didn't like that, and they could see which I didn't like them because I was not chilling with them. I was not, so.
But like you seemed like you liked everyone because you were good with everyone.
I was good with you, but I don't chill with you. I don't have proper conversations with
like
you.
You wouldn't want me in your personal space.
Exactly. That's how it is.
And being in the house is a hectic emotional experience.
Yes.
There's a lot of feelings that you have to process, and you don't often have access to your normal ways of coping. What for you was the hardest part being in the house, except for the day when Uneliswa got disqualified?
That house, you can't go outside. So when you are with people that you don't kind of gel with, you can't run away from them. You have to stay there with them.
The whole time.
So
and when you go to the garden, they follow you.
Exactly. So I think that was the hardest thing, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to run away from the people that, because now Kishini, and I want something, I can't now move away and go to the bedroom. I have to be there and do what I do, So yeah, man, I think that was the hardest part. Also the chickens in the morning. Oh my god.
Oh girl. Let me tell you, those chickens.
I hate
but you guys are the only ones that hear the chickens. But always hear these like former Big Brother housemates say like, the chickens. I'm
the
like,
chickens are the
guys, we don't hear the chickens.
The only time you don't hear that chicken is either on Valentine's Day or maybe someone's birthday.
And also on weekends, Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, but that chicken is annoying.
Yeah, it is. So annoying.
And did you enjoy the gym?
I did enjoy the gym because when I got there, I was not someone who was that consistent, especially with gym. Like I would procrastinate a lot. But when I got there, obviously you're forced to go to gym, so you start enjoying these things. 21 days, I stayed there for more than 21 days, so I have it. I got used to it, and I started enjoying it.
I mean, you reached even like you were in the top 10, right?
Yes.
And being in the top 10 meant you were there for like iskati eside.
Yeah.
And now you get to this house with a lot of personalities, people from different backgrounds, people people that speak different languages, people that have different perspectives, different opinions. Like, how would you say, Leontole, when being in that house, in that confined space, because I personally feel like Leandro is like prison. Like, it's like prison in some form, because you can't communicate with your family. Like, you can't, there's no form of like contact with the outside world, right? And that sort of like does something to you. Like when in the essence of growth, nokfunda basically, how would you say coexisting with so many different people all at once, and how did it grow Sihle as a human being? Because I mean, endlini uhlala nabantu obathandayo, and then ekasi you choose your people, your squad, but then in that house uhlalile nalabantu laba, and you were forced to engage with them, you were forced to do certain tasks with them, and there were points where you had to put your differences aside to make the wager presentation work and stuff like that. What would you say, like how would you say ikulisile when a Leo situation Leo?
Firstly, it taught me patience. You need to be patient in that house. You have to be patient. If you are not patient, you're not going to survive in that house.
Yes.
So you need to be patient. You need to put your differences aside, and teamwork. I think teamwork makes the dream work. If you can't work alone, because now if a team is working and then one person doesn't work, you lose the wager, whether the wager was good or not.
Yes.
If one person doesn't participate, you lose. It's just like so it taught me teamwork is important. You can't do everything alone. You need people in your life that are going to help you.
Yes.
So yeah, man. And in Kulisile, like I said, I was someone who procrastinates a lot. It taught me consistency. I had to be consistent in the house. I learned patience, and yeah, man. I think I've grown now.
And as you move now, we have Sihle before the house. We get the dawn inside the house. Now you're out the house. You've been out the house for about 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
How has the reception been online to not only the positive, but there's a lot of people who like to throw negativity at you as well. How have you been balancing that?
I always say thank God, Uguti. I got used to TikTok, right? Before I went to the house, I used to get a lot of hate comments on TikTok.
Yes.
Why?
People are people, bro.
People are boring.
People have something to say.
Your videos on TikTok are just you dancing. Where would people find time to throw hate at someone who is enjoying themselves?
You won't be liked by everyone. That's what I learned. That's something that I learned. So when I got out of the house, and luckily I'm not a Twitter person. Like I don't even know how it works. So I don't.
Do you have a Twitter account though?
I do have a Twitter account. My handler opened it for me when I was in the house. I don't know how to use Twitter, but I could see these hate comments. And one thing about me, I'm very
Twitter
good at
is
ignoring.
vile. Yeah.
Too much. So I'm good at ignoring things. I always see these comments. Even now, I still get hate comments even on Facebook, but. Because, I like that I have more love than hate. So I focus on the love. And the negative things, I just ignore them. They don't even affect me like that. So,
amazing. And we have also, we have a lot of people on X that have sent, questions and a lot of things that they would like to know.
But before
about
we get there, Uminki Tiba, right? She's a huge fan of not only Echoes of the City, but of the Big Brother show. She said that she wanted us to let you know personally that she says hi. And I told her, I said to her, you know what? I'll make sure that Sihle gets your hi.
Yes.
So before we move into everything else, Uminki says hi.
Now, people on Twitter want to know, Uguti, what are the events that took place in your life that shaped you to be the wonderful man that you are now? Apart from just Big Brother, what are the events in your life that shaped you to be the man that you are now?
I think the most important person that made me the person that I am is my mom. She's very
shout
kind.
Shout out to Mama's boy.
That woman. Sometimes I'm like, you are too kind now. She's too kind. Oh, she's so kind. So, man, I learned that from her. And, every time when I do something wrong, she sits me down. She talks to me. I think I'm her favorite child.
Wait, do you have siblings?
He said he has a brother.
You have a brother.
Yeah, but man, and I'm someone who got a lot of rejection in life. I've been rejected so many times, even when I went to apply for jobs. So I've been getting a lot of rejections. So, and with me, I'm one person who says whenever I get a rejection, I'm like, that means it was not meant for me.
It was not
something
meant
greater
for
is meant for me. Yeah. So man, that motto kept me going, and I, like I said, I like helping people. I'm very kind. I'm not angry, but if I get pushed to that point, then but I don't like fighting. I don't like arguing. So man, I'm just a chill guy.
And you're not a fighter, but you're a lover, right?
Yeah.
And people on Twitter, they want to know, Guti, that particular lady, what drew you to her actually? Because you're not a fighter, you're a lover. And then there's this lady that you currently love right now. What drew you to her in the house? Because there's a lot of ladies in that house. There are probably 18 ladies. Yeah. And what drew you to that one specifically?
So I'm afraid of women, right? I swear to God. If I see you walking a mall and I'm like, oh, I like this girl, I wouldn't approach you. I'm just like that guy. I hate rejection. Like I said, I've been rejected a lot of times. So any form of rejection, So that's why I don't approach girls. So with her, the first night, I didn't even approach. I didn't say, hi, how are you? I like you. Wara, can I talk to you? And stuff like that.
Were you, or did you already have your eye on her that time?
Not even. Not even. That's the crazy part. Because when I went in that house, I was like, angfuni muntu, angfuni mjolo, right. So when I went in that house and we were introducing ourselves, right? Okay, she introduced herself, I introduced me. I didn't, because now she didn't give me signs. We didn't give each other signs.
Yes.
And then first night, it happened that we slept on the same bed. There was an altercation that was happening in the house with Meli, Tandega, Didi.
Hey, I low-key judged you guys for that situation. I was like, first night. First
What do you mean?
Because like I mean, there's like 20 like I have this thing of ukuthi ish like ungasheshuke ungakabona abanye uyayibona that type of thing because uzothuthi uyakhetha kanti never Phindiblack. Uyangithol. So I was just like, oh, mara guys, you guys even haven't seen like the potential of other people, but you guys are already like still within.
So charged.
You know,
don't be
but
such Judy.
that was, you know, because he cooked, you know, and then.
So the altercation that was happening there, right? And then so I went to Meli jokingly. I was like, yeah, when Meli, it's because it was my first time knowing him.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, when Meli, it's your fault. This whole thing, Bigalala pants. He was sleeping downstairs, and then Nelly was like, Nelly, Meli, come sleep upstairs because everyone was passing by, Meli Gabi and stuff like that, right? And then Nelly was like, come upstairs and take my bed. I'll sleep on Dawn's bed because my bed was next to her bed. And then when she said, I was like, okay, you know. And then we started sleeping on the same bed first night, and then man, we just clicked. We really connected. I was not expecting that, and
that's amazing, man. That's amazing. Shout out to you, lover boy. And they're also asking, Mati, we saw the Don giving us a taste of his acting skills during the wager tasks, and he was absolutely killing it. So they want to know, what's your next move? Any acting plans in the works, auditions maybe, because they would really love to see you back on their screens before the year ends.
Yeah, definitely. They'll definitely see me. Currently, I'm just looking for an agent because I wanted to go to school, but my registrations and those things are closed. But now I'm looking for an agent.
You wanted to go back to school?
Yeah, I wanted to study acting. Like I just wanted to polish my skills. You know?
Yeah.
But now I see it's kind of because my plan was if I get out before March, then I'm definitely gonna find an agent in school. You know. But now Pume, all these things is value. So I'm just gonna get an agent. There's someone that I'm talking to currently, and she knows what she's doing. So yeah.
All right, and your people also want to know, Guti, what like brands would you love to see yourself work with? Because you were already working with brands before you came into the house. You're already working with Flying Fish, and I don't know if there's other brands that you were working with. And people really appreciated how you embraced the other brand that you were wearing in the house. GXB, that one. Yes. And like, what other brands would you love to see yourself work with? Like, this is aligning with me.
Because now I'm into fashion, right? I've been into fashion, but it's just that I didn't have that kind of money to buy fashion clothes. But now I really like fashion like that, and I'm international to guys, and one brand that I really want to work with when it comes to fashion is BOS. I don't know if can I mention it?
BOS.
You know
you
BOS.
Can. BOS.
You don't know it. There's no way. Exactly.
So man, I would really want to work with that brand. I love that clothes. That clothes are so dope, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. There's also a picture of me on Instagram. I was wearing their red.
Yes.
The red and black one.
The red and
the red
black
golf
one.
tee.
Yes. So I'd really like to work with them. And then any brand from the show. Also because I was a prime master, so obviously that brand should
Robertsons must do the most.
Exactly.
The question I have there, when you leave the house, you get so used to not saying certain things because you keep on getting into trouble. Like you were like, that app, the black one, the one that you watch videos on. How have you been adjusting to being post house where you can now say everything freely?
You know what's crazy, ne? Is the fact that right? I even speak English with my friends. My friends don't speak English.
Yeah. You were forced to speak English.
You were forced. And imagine whenever I say something in Vanek, I immediately translate. I'm like, oh damn, I'm not in the house. What's going on, bro? Like,
I'll never forget.
It's so hard. I won't lie to you.
I'll never forget the day I got evicted. After I woke up in the hotel the next day, where's my mic? I don't want a mic infringement. Like, you don't want to get into trouble.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. So how would you describe your journey to be like in the house, like overall journey? Because like, I mean, you don't get to like feel the moment. Mabati, it's your time to go home now. Like, you don't really get to like look back. Same time, you understand? But now that you're outside, like more Puma, like the first week you are looking back, like how was your journey in that house?
Overall, right, the journey was good. I enjoyed most of my time than the times that I didn't enjoy myself, but I really enjoyed it. It was dope. It was a good experience, and it's something that I kind of expected when I went in the house. I was like, you know what, just be yourself, man, and you'll pull through. If you're being yourself, you'll pull through. And I made it to top 10, man. Top 10 is not
top 10.
Hey, it's a big thing, you know.
Yes.
So and there were people in the house that thought, maybe I'm trying to be liked by everyone in the house. No, man. I was not trying to be liked by everyone.
You're just genuinely a good guy.
I was just genuinely being myself, and you know, it put me where I was. So,
and do you have any regrets?
Do I have any regrets? Hell no, I don't have any regrets.
So there's probably like nothing you feel like you would have done differently.
Maybe I would have danced more, because people are like, because now that I'm out and I do dancing videos on TikTok, they're like, we didn't see these moves most in the house. Yeah, maybe I wish I danced more, but besides that, man, nah. I don't regret anything.
All right, so we're going to play a few games before we finish our conversation. And the first game is called Hot Takes, right?
Okay.
So this one, you agree or disagree? No explanation first.
Okay,
you agree or disagree, right? Social media love is fake.
Social media love
is fake.
What?
Is fake.
False.
Oh, so you disagree?
I disagree.
Okay. Fame changes people.
True.
Not everyone deserves closure.
False.
Everyone deserves closure.
Guys,
you said,
okay.
You said, sister, you said
no explanation.
You said no explanation.
Okay. Being real can cost you opportunities.
Can cost you opportunities.
Yes.
False.
Winning isn't everything.
True.
Ha.
Okay, I have a game. This or that. Yeah? You
Right.
said no explanations, so you're not expecting the brother to explain.
You could
have said explain for 2 marks.
Okay.
But you chose not to.
All right.
So I'm going to move on to this or that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you just choose one or the other.
Okay.
Would you rather win head of house or the wager for the week?
Head of house.
Okay. Would you rather be the one cleaning in the kitchen or cleaning in the bathroom?
Kitchen.
Would you rather do face-to-face nominations or diary room nominations? Oh. Okay.
Face-to-face. I should don't have value.
Big brother or big sister?
Big brother.
Okay. And then lastly, the Thursday pool party or the Saturday night party?
Thursday.
Hey, and Saturday, it bangs though. Hey, but Saturday bangs. But you see that Thursday when you come back from winning a wager. Oh, you go there knowing that tonight I am going to sleep. There is food next week.
All right. So the other game is called, okay, this is the second last game, right? Mm-hmm. It's called Finish the Sentence. So I say a phrase and then you just finish it off, right?
Okay.
Since leaving the house, I've realized that...
Since leaving the house, I realized that people are pretending.
People are fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
The biggest lie about me is...
The biggest lie about me is... I'm a yellow bone. I'm not a yellow bone, guys. People say I'm a yellow bone.
What's a yellow bone? Oh, probably maybe I'm a camera. They made you look like...
Yeah, I'm not a yellow bone.
You're
guys.
actually light-skinned, right? Okay. People would be shocked if they knew...
People would be shocked if they knew... Let me think. People would be shocked if they knew that.
What's that?
I don't like groove. I don't like groove. No,
you don't like groove?
I don't like groove. Yeah.
Okay, that's shocking.
Yeah, I don't like groove like that.
That's shocking. Okay, right now I'm focused on.
Right now I'm focused on my acting career.
All right. The last sentence is love to me is
everything.
Oh, I thought you were going to say love to me is Donnelly. I was expecting you to say something like that. All right, so this is the last game, right? It's called Big Brother Confessions.
All right.
Who was the most misunderstood housemate?
Tandega.
Okay. who do you think was the fakest?
Fakest. Offense.
Okay, who surprised you the most?
Didi.
Oh, actually, hey?
Yeah.
All right. Who would you never want to live with in the same house again?
Offense.
Okay. Who do you think is going to be your lifelong friend?
Ashe King Wanda Mshifan.
All right. And the last one is who do you think was the most entertaining?
Most entertaining. King Wanda.
Oh, and he was. Oh, shout out. Shout out. No lies, no lies, no lies. Thank you so much for joining us. And like this challenge, what can we expect from Sihle Sishi or the Dawn Delicious for the rest of the year? Because now that you are out of the house, like people are just now looking, your fans like would love basically
support you.
Yes, you know, because with a lot of people, I actually saw on Twitter, and a lot of people were like asking guys, like, where are the other housemates? Like, where's this one? Where's Goki? Where's, you know, because now people are like just looking forward to seeing more of you guys and what you guys are doing like within the media space. So what can people look forward to from you for the rest of the year?
Yeah, man, just keep your eyes on the screens. I'm definitely going to be I'm getting a cake.
Yeah,
I'm definitely getting a cake. So yeah, man, I'm going to be acting most of the time, and also content creating. Yeah, I will be there.
Amazing.
And what advice do you have for someone who's planning to audition for season 7?
Be yourself.
Just be yourself, man. Just be yourself.
It's going to make things easy for you.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. And before we wrap up, Isho, because we have come to the end of the show, not just this conversation, but the show. And it's in Isho word of the day.
Word of the day.
So,
but because he's from the house,
yes,
I think we must take Ramona's approach.
Yes.
You know, one operative word that you use to lead your day.
Yes.
So you don't have to give us a sentence.
Like just one word.
Just one word that you
day.
like. This is the word you should focus on.
Namhlanje.
Okay, I'm going to say what I usually say on the house.
Yes.
Okay. The motivational words.
Okay.
Oh, my days.
Oh, my days. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much, for joining us on Echoes of the City. And apparently there's a song that you guys like. Apparently we played it before, but I think I'm just going to play it again, because if it's nice, we obviously play it twice. Apparently, something like that. I don't know.
Say Ketty.
I don't know, but this one is it. Thank you so much for tuning into Echoes of the City. This has been lovely doing it with Mr. Dawn Delicious. What a delicious episode we had with you today. We will see you next week, same time, same place. Do it bigger.
Not same place.
Yeah,
next week it won't be this. Next week there'll be waves. Next week there'll be waves.
Next week we are broadcasting live from eThekwini in Devonport, because we are launching the brand new Capello in Devonport next week at Devon. And on Echoes of the City, we are bringing you amazing artists. Like, we're just bringing you the waves. We are bringing you everything amazing about eThekwini.
Bringing you an ocean breeze.
Oh,
who's in a costume?
Like, some bikini right here, right there. Like, oh my gosh, I absolutely can't wait. It's on Mana eThekwini next week, same time, to do it bigger and better. Bye.
Bye.